that you're getting. So you're going to get the 18-ounce bottle of the SuperFast Max drain cleaner. That's enough for 36 applications.
That's right.
And you get the 12-ounce bottle of the foaming drain maintenance spray. And you're gonna get the measuring cup. And we're gonna show you how this works, but we took $15 off of our price. We also have free shipping here. So I want you to think about every drain that you have in your home, and do not go out and get the drain cleaners that you see out in the stores that are very expensive and really don't work. Or if they work, they might work at the expense of your pipes. So let's talk about this.
Good point.
Yes.
Hold up, wait a minute. Showstopper. Did you say 36 applications?
36 applications in that.
I'm gonna tell you what, we've been here at HSN since 2003. That's 20 years, okay? We had our liquid superfast drain cleaner. You loved that. You gave it a bunch of good reviews there. This makes 5 times the amount. You're gonna get 36 applications. Now, all you do, Superfast is industry leading when it comes to opening your drain lines, but it doesn't just open your drain lines, it cleans your drain lines because it's a drain cleaner. Take an application, you mix it to a cup of hot water. Now I'm gonna pour the application right into this test tube number 1. Take a look at this degreasing technology, Tamara. You take the application, now you can pour the whole application down or you can divvy it up around different drains around your house, but this has an accelerated formula. What that means is it starts to work within 10 seconds. You're not going to wait 30 minutes like the consumer products from the store. You give this one, here I'm gonna pour a little bit more of that application in there. You give this one 10 seconds, you see this? 10 seconds and already, what SuperFast Max is designed to do, it's gonna turn your hair into foam, it turns the food into foam, it breaks down all the dirt, all the grease, all the gunk in your drain lines, it breaks it down into a foam. Now we call this action, we call that saponified. That's the dynamic way that it works by turning everything in the drain into foam. The foam breaks down into a liquid, you give it about 10 minutes, and then you'll run hot water for up to 5 minutes. That drain line comes back squeaky clean every time you do it.
Yes, that's what we want. And that's what's clogging up your drain.
Yes.
The hair, the soap, the oil, the gunk. That's how fast that works.
Yes.
You were talking about just the regular consumer products that we've all used and we've all been disappointed in.
We've been so disappointed. I have a few friends that say I've used it, I've got temporary relief, but the clog came back. I'll tell you why in a second. When you're in a panic state of mind, I want to paint the perfect picture for you. Usually you'll do just about anything to get that drain line open, but when you're using a consumer product, something from the home store, one of the depots, these consumer products are highly corrosive. Products like these may contain acid or ammonia, animal fats, bleach. That's a highly corrosive concoction there. But here's what's happening. 90% of the chemicals, they trickle, they ooze, it creeps, and it all gets right past the clog, and it ends up down here at this curve unit. You see, this curve unit is designed to hold fluids to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house. The chemicals are sitting there building heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. That's way too hot for the drain line. That's how you get the crack in your drain line. It could cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars to repair that. But I want to be fair. I want to give us about a minute, and we're going to come back to it, see if anything happens, because it's on the bottle, it says give 30 minutes, but we'll see. Come on over to test tube number 3. And for you at home, I want to do it a little different this time. Count to yourself right now. I'm going to pour some of this application down the drain. Count to yourself right now, how long does it take for this to activate? How long does it take to go to work? Well, what you're going to see is with just a matter of seconds, I'm talking about...
Yeah, you can see it.
10 seconds or less, okay? It's already moving, you see? So it's already started to work with that accelerated formula. Now, what SuperFast Max is designed to do, it's gonna break down last week's food. If you take a good close look, you'll see the hair in there, the bug mat, there's bugs, there's hair, there's oil byproduct in there. You see it right there? I mean, SuperFast is gonna break down last month's food. It's even designed to break down last year's food. It's hardened and solidified on the inside of the drain line. You just give this proprietary formula 10 minutes to do that. Inevitably, you hear the drain lines burping and gurgling. You'll hear that suction sound when something goes down there. And my dad's Professor Amos. He always taught me growing up, he said, son, above all things, get understanding. Work smarter, not harder. So all I want you to do is let the product do the work so you don't have to, and it gets the job done effectively.
And it did, and you saw it in front of your eyes in a matter of seconds. And we're using this on, does it have to just be like on the kitchen drain? It can be on any drain.
This proprietary formula works for any application. So in the kitchen, in the bathroom, older homes, newer homes. I'm talking about condos, apartments, RVs, and boats. Black tank, gray tank. Use it anywhere.
Sinks, bathtubs, showers.
Yes, in layman's terms, yes. Sinks, bathrooms, tubs. Yeah, the drain in the garage floor, the slop sink in the garage. Yes,
yeah, you
for
name
sure.
it. You can do it. And here's the item number. It's 842742. I know you want to keep watching, but while you're watching, because it's so satisfying seeing that drain be cleared, while you're watching, I want you to go ahead and pick it up, because what you're getting is 36 applications.
That's a lot.
And what you've poured into the test tube, that's just one application?
That's one application, but they do tell you to pour the half the bottle in there. A lot of people pour the whole bottle. Think about it. That's a lot of chemicals that go down your drain line. That's a lot. Let me get right back to this. Test tube number 2, nothing's happened here. They tell you on the back of this bottle, they say don't mix chemicals. You could have a bad reaction. We have an innovative drain cleaning method. There's no acid in our product. There's no ammonia in our product. So therefore, I can go right over top of those standing chemicals, and I'm gonna pour the rest of this application down there. Wow. You see there's no chemical reaction. You see that? But with that accelerated formula, it gets right through the standing water with the perfect consistency, and it starts to get to work. You see already?
Oh, look at that.
10 seconds or less.
Right.
And it's already getting through the chemicals. It's already getting through the red can, the blue can, the yellow can, whatever you have at home. There it is right there. Look at that action. That's the degreasing technology we all know and love by my dad, Professor Amos, in business for 50 years, Tamara.
Wow.
50 years my dad's been doing this with the innovative cleaning technology. And we've been right here at HSN for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Thank you so much, HSN. Thank you so much, Tamara.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And cleaning in a professional environment where the dirt there, you don't know what's in there. You know, the thing is, the dirt in our home is probably just from our family members, the 4, 5, 6 family members you have. But cleaning it in a professional environment, you don't know what is in the drains.
Right.
So if you have something that can clean your drains this quickly without all of the same issues that you have from those very caustic chemicals that you buy in the store, and you can trust it, and you can get it over and over, and you've got 36 applications, you do it. You rinse it clean once it's all once you give it its time, you rinse it clean, and then you have more to do for the next drain or the next time you get a clog, because that's the thing that will be common for all of us. Our drains will get clogged. You need a way to not only clean them, but also to maintain them.
It's inevitable, and we say it here at HSN all the time. It's not if, it's when. You're going to have a clog. You have business going down the sinks and the drains all the time, whether it's the hair products, the lotions, the potions, the food, the greases and oils, but that stuff hardens and solidifies and it builds, and hair is the #1 culprit to that. I'll get to that in a moment. But here, let me get down to business right here, because I gotta educate you. Okay. This right here, take a look at this. You didn't know, but this is known as the dirtiest place in your whole house. This is known as the inside of the drain line of the kitchen sink. There's over 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line of the kitchen sink. You have to eliminate that because it's a food source for bugs and critters. They multiply on that, they feed on that. So eliminate the food source. I say that to say this. This big hunk of oil byproduct right here, this represents all the hardened and solidified grime on the inside of the drain line. And when I say that, I'm talking about last week's food, or even last month's food, or even last year's food. I'm gonna pour about half of this application right over top of that big hunk of oil byproduct. Now let's watch what happens next. You see in a matter of seconds. I mean, that one, 10 seconds or less, it's already going to work. Within 10 minutes, you hear the drain lines burping and gurgling, and then you hear the suction sound. If you don't hear that suction sound when you're running the water, that's a good indication that you're running into some problems at home.
Okay, and that's why when you see this and you see it happening, I want you to get it home and try it. I want you to, really appreciate the fact that you're getting 36 applications. It's not a one and done. You don't use the whole bottle on one shot, one deal. 36 applications, and you just did like half an application right there. So you're getting a lot today.
Yes. So when you're done opening and cleaning your drain lines, it's time to think about starting to incorporate some maintenance, some cleaning, whether it's once a week, every 2 weeks. This is our Professor Amos foaming maintainer for your drain lines. Now, you get this home and you put the hose, come on up here, you put the hose right on the nozzle here, and it's a lot of pressure, so you want to hold on to the hose on the nozzle there and let the drain line fill up. And I'm going to fill this beaker up because I want to show you this thick expanding foam. This foam is so thick, it clings on. The foam is the catalyst, okay? It carries 10 strands of natural microbials. Microbials are enzymes, so this has enzymes in it. It's 10 strands of different microbials to attack all the different fats, oils, and greases that are lingering on the inside of the drain line. And these enzymes, well, how they work, Tamara, listen, you at home, how they work. They work by digesting. When they go down the drain line, they latch on to the grease, grime, and oil, and when they latch on, they start to digest. When they digest, they multiply into billions of microbials that keep on breaking down by digesting until the fats, oils, and greases are completely broken down.
Wow. So so first we'll clear our drain if we have a clog.
Yes.
And then we use the maintenance.
Then you use the maintenance. And depending on how much business is going down the drains, you can do it once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month, okay? But it's like, okay, here it is. You ready for this?
Yeah.
It's like probiotics for your drain lines. Keeps a healthy balance of enzymes in the drains that keep on digesting and digesting and digesting.
I love it.
Till it's all been broken down.
So it's almost the preventative.
Yes.
So sometimes we're gonna get a clog. It just happens, right? But wouldn't it be great to keep it clean and not having it look like, or waiting for the clog to happen, because the clog always happens at the worst possible time on a holiday weekend. When calling somebody out would be an extra added expense.
Yes.
Maybe you have a house full of visitors and you're thinking, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So now you don't have that worry with the cleaner and with the maintenance, and you're getting all of it together for less than $37.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
If you're gonna have company over and you're a little skeptical about the sink in the bathroom and it's filling up, or the tub, I'm telling you what, go ahead and get this configuration, and it's like a guarantee, okay?
Yeah,
if you don't love it, you send it back. This is going to open the drain lines. It's going to clean the drain lines.
Yes.
Promise.
The thing is, a clog gives you clues.
Yeah.
It doesn't just start all of a sudden. It starts with like a slow drain,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden nothing's going down at all.
Yep. So that's a good indication, is a slow drain. Another one is a stinky drain. You got the stink in the sink. I'm telling you what, handle the business. But let me get right to this. This is important for you to know.
Okay.
Take a good look down at the inside of your shower stall. Hair is the #1 culprit to when it comes to clogs at home. Every clogging consists of some hair. The inside of the drain lines are coated with fats, oils, and greases, conditioner, shampoo, so it's sticky. You wash your hair one time, you wash your pet one time, the hair goes down until it clings to the walls, and it starts to build and build and build till there's a nest of hair that's completely choking out the inside of the drain line. I say that to say this. Listen, we have one of the only hair dissolving formulas in the country that we know of here at HSN. I'm gonna pour this application right over top of this hair, and I want to show you a time lapse, because if you have hair at home, it actually takes 10 minutes for this to break down hair.
Okay.
Pet hair, human hair, fuzz, lint, or any kind of fur that's lingering on the inside of the drain line with the fats, oils, and greases, SuperFast Max breaks it down into foam in 10 minutes. It saponifies even that pet hair, even the human hair. Love it.
Wow, look at that, 10
Period.
minutes. 10 minutes.
Period.
I mean, you're probably thinking, yeah, hair, because if you've ever like snaked a drain,
I'm gonna go around.
you're pulling out so much hair, it's unreal. You're gonna say there's more hair in the drain than there is on my head.
Pull it out, it's like a nest.
It's like a
Yes,
nest.
it's crazy.
So that kind of dissolves it, as you saw, in 10 minutes. As you're watching, I know you're interested in seeing more, but shop on hsn.com. Use the QR code or use the HSN app, however you feel most comfortable in shopping. But I want to make sure that you get this combination of the cleaner and of the maintenance spray that goes right along with it. What are we seeing right here?
Everybody needs it. Okay, so there's no job too big or too small when it comes to SuperFast Max. Now, these drain lines right here represent the bigger drain lines, the ones that run from under your house, out to the sidewalk, down to the city sanitation. Test